Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 1st, 2023. This is for Taurus. Taurus, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube and we typically upload there first. So if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do, and the link for that's on our page. This is our last shuffle. Let's see what's going on, Taurus. Taurus, we have Joy is Fun and we have the Honoring Path. Well, the thing is that you have to approach doing the right thing like it's the best thing ever, okay? All right, it's important. You may be called to be an example, right? And a lot of times, let's see what this is, fell. You're called to be an example in a situation, especially at home. It seems as though you may, you're trying not to be disappointing or disappointed. The honoring path may be to end something here. The best thing to do is to end something, right? It's like, and it may not be the fact that it's ending. No matter what, the ending is going to be painful or sad. But ultimately, it's the right thing to do, right? They're calling attention to how you're approaching the ending, right? Make it a joyous occasion. So you have all these cards that flipped out. So 4 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Devil, Emperor, Page of Pentacles that flips out. Now you're learning something, or someone is learning from you. And the thing is that you may want you may not want to be an example. You may be tired of being in control of something. You may be tired of having certain authorities. With this is like, I'm waiting for someone else to do something because I'm tired of being the one to be the catalyst. It seems as though that's how you've been since you were a child, that you were always in some way a leader. But that's not necessarily the case. It doesn't seem that way. It's like Spirit is teaching you how to be an effective leader. Spirit is trying to teach you that you can't be so attached to feeling as though you're a disappointment, or that you're going to regret your decisions, or you're going to regret a direction that you're going in. There's something about some kind of toxic tie to sadness, to disappointment, to shame, to embarrassment, to regret, to resentment. There's a toxic tie to this, and you're supposed to learn something from that, especially as it pertains to your home or defending yourself. You may be like in the defense, right? Or expecting to have to level up in some way, and you're just like defending or fighting against it. Now, Joy is Fun. You have 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, and 5 of Swords. It may feel very heavy. Whatever this is, you may be like tired of getting your butt kicked, or tired of just in general, just being tired, right? There's a lot of energy of, I'm exhausted. Why do I always have to be the one? There's a lot of toxic attachment to being successful and not actually wanting to step up to this because you're afraid to fail. You're afraid to be a disappointment in some way. But the Joy is Fun here is they're saying you need to enjoy seeing eye to eye with people, right? And not feeling so defeated all the time, or thinking in a defeated way, or thinking, from a defeated place, or thinking from a place of like, that we got to win at all costs. It's a competition in some way. You have to approach relationships in a place of like excitement, right? Trying to be understood, wanting to understand the other. The honoring path is the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. It's the right thing to do is to end whatever cycle it was in the past. However it was in the past, it always used to be kind of painful. The ending would be ridiculous. It's like they're calling you to be, I won't say distant, right? But not so attached to just like, I won't say anxiety, but not being so attached to when you connect, that they're, this is, you're reconnecting to somebody, that it's always going to be bad, and always connecting this to an energy of heaviness, the heavy sadness of something. It's time to be lighthearted and casual more than anything else, is what they're kind of telling you here. The right thing to do is to end things on a casual note. If there's something that needs to end, walk away from a place of like, yeah, it's cool, have a wonderful day kind of thing, instead of like being weighed down by the depression of it, or weighed down by the attachment to thinking that you're a disappointment, or that you regret saying certain things, or you regret doing certain things, or being embarrassed. They're saying that that's got to stop, right? Professional assistance here with the Page of Swords and the Magician. And also too, this may be an ending to a relationship, right? And they're saying walking away from this relationship, it it's like you always have memories, you always have that, but make this one a good one, is what they're saying. Don't make it so terrible, because there's nothing, you have nothing to regret. You're not defeated. You know what I mean? You're not on the losing end of the stick, is what they're kind of giving you. Professional assistance, Page of Swords, Magician. There's someone is watching you. They're watching you, and they believe in you. There's someone that believes in you, but they're standing and watching, and so they think in some way. I would say that this person is looking at you as though they think you're stuck, and they want you to know that you're never stuck. You're never so, like, you don't have to be this way. Is it kind of the energy that they're throwing out there? Like, you don't have to be this way, whatever this way is, right? But more so than anything else, it's almost as though that this person can see or sense or observe that you're defeated, or you feel low, and they want you to come out of it, this person. Family, friends, and guides, you have the Fool and Six of Swords. Now this is you, what Spirit is asking of you, right? Is inside when it comes to these connections of connections with people where you're approaching them as a brother or sister, or someone that you're related to, you care for, or a friend, or you're relating to them in the sense of like you're taking their advice, or they're taking yours, or you're teaching, or you're a student. They're saying take a leap of faith and be very, it's almost like they want you to give that energy some space, which would be they're still saying stop thinking that there's some disappointment or heartbreak attached to this. If there's some distance, like distance is it's almost like the distance makes the heart grow fonder energy, and they want you to see that there's no need or no reason for sadness if there's a distance or a disconnect in some way. It's only to get to a better place, so that when you reconnect, it's even better. It's light, it's fun, it's happy, because there's a reconnection here. So there's distance, but it doesn't mean that you are the problem, that there's something you did wrong. It doesn't mean that it won't come back together. It doesn't mean that they're walking away because of something about you. It's about getting yourself, healing yourself. Healing this other person is doing the same, so that when you come back together, it's amazing, it's fun, it's light, it's a party. There's reasons to celebrate here. So that's what they've got here, and there does look like some of you may be experiencing an ending due to third party interference. It doesn't have to be romantic third party interference. It could be a parent or a child that is involved in this. So they're showing breaking free from a toxic cycle of feeling like you're always having to be the catalyst. I'm always having to be, and that's not necessarily the case here. There's a lot to this because of all this that fell out, and I apologize for it being all over the place. But the overall message is that sometimes endings are just really truly new beginnings, and especially when it pertains to a certain situation or a certain person. The ending is just so you can come back together later whole and happy, and that's just what they got here. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aries, a Capricorn. Aries is very, very strong, so you could be an Aries Taurus cusp, very close, And we also have Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp as well. So if you're not, and we also have Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp that you could be dealing with. If you're not dealing with those signs could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.